Today we're going to science some plastic.
Websy builds
Some plastic.
Websy builds
Some plastic. Science some plastic.
Hey everybody, WebC here, and welcome back to WebC Builds. It's 2024, and it is now the official first episode of the third season of WebC Builds. It is great to be back, and tonight we are working on this awesome kit I got from my brother-in-law. Let's see, who's it? Bits Hexfires Customs is already dropping in. Hey Bit, how's it going? Tonight's the first night back. How are you doing? I am live, son. Excuse the rude comment over there. Anyways, we are here. We're having fun. We've got this really cool 30-minute missions dog mecha version that I got from my brother-in-law throughout the holidays. So this is what we're working on, guys. Pretty cool kit. I've already opened it and looked through it to see what everything is. It's pretty straightforward build. So we're going to get all the pieces out, nipped, polished up, and ready to go. And it has like a satin finish to it. So that's what we're going to work on tonight. So I will have this in here, just like that. That's what we're going to be working on. Like I said, we'll just go section through section. That'll make it to the garbage eventually. And we'll look at everything as we go through it too. Oh yeah. What's up? Oh yeah. Bit, you over on TikTok as well? Yeah, just so you know, we're on both. We're hanging out on TikTok and over here. We're live everywhere, you know. So if you didn't know that, that's what we do. We're live everywhere. WebC official, and that's what we do. We build models, and you can sponsor us. We are a you can sponsor us site. You can either send us models to build, or you can sponsor us monetarily through our Patreon accounts that we have linked through our YouTube. So I don't know where the YouTube. Dig through our YouTube and you find our Patreon account and be a sponsor. And that'll be awesome. But until then, this is what we're doing. Checking this stuff out. There's these awesome parts. Oh man, piece just flying out on me. So this, I don't know where this came from, but that's like an extra. It looks like it's a wire. It's his tail. So the wire, got the wire. All right. So we'll be nipping these things out real fast and showing them to you nipped. Probably won't nip on both cameras, but you'll see us nipping on at least one of the cameras, I think. Or however that works. Be real fast. And yeah, all right. You don't want to take a whole lot of time. There's the parts. There's the two pieces. That went fast, right? And I got another nipper that'll help me clean those up even a little bit better. We don't need to brand pitch, but if you're out there, God Hand, just so you know, we do love and appreciate your tool. This will be the 120th kit or so that this God Hand has done some damage to. You guys are wondering, just yes, I did say that 120 kits or so. I'm not exactly sure on the count. I'd have to sit and count every kit. I got a bunch that are put up in storage that I rotate out on display. So next month I'll take the ones that are out on display right now and I'll pack them up nicely, put them away, and I'll take the ones that are away. Bring them back. So, all right. So with the God Hand nipper, it's amazing. Just, be respectful of your tools. So there we go. So yeah. So there's some cool detail. There's a lot of fine detail you can touch up with a brush. You can hit a lot of pieces, little looks like bolts and washers and stuff like that. Inserts. So I imagine that this goes something like this, but I don't know. Yeah, looks good. Looks like that's the way that piece goes. So, all right, so that piece is cleaned up. Let's get this next set of parts nibbered out. And yeah, did everybody have a good holiday? What was everybody doing? I was not hosting or building. It was just pure quiet time for me. I went on like almost a full hobby model vacation. I didn't even really build or mess with my hobby models too much. I did work on one kit over the holidays, but it's like one of those projects that I'm taking my time doing. So I wasn't rushing on that one. I was just, doing some modifications that I thought would be cool and stuff. I got that kit packed up now and I'm ready to do some more show work. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're just gonna do this and compliments of my brother-in-law and his awesome choice to give me a robot puppy dog. So this will be one of our new little on-set friends. I think I might paint it, and I have a color scheme in mind. I think my wife will giggle at it, but I'm gonna paint it to look like a corgi. And then I'll show it to my brother-in-law. He'll love it. But it's mostly black right now, so I mean I'm not mad about that either. I'm just saying most of these parts are black. So what I do, or what I do have, not but what I do have here, guys, is I do have this other nipper that I bought from a specific website, and this is a generic single blade nipper, and it is branded by the company that sells it. But I don't know if they make it. I think they're third party, and then they buy it and they brand it and put their brand on it. So I don't know. But I got it. It was like they were doing some offer, like buy this nipper for free shipping or whatever, or get this nipper for half off or something. It basically made shipping free and paid full price for the nipper. That's what happened. All right. But prior to getting that nipper, I was just using the old basic double sided blue handled nippers, and then I would come back and clean up my kits with the God Hand. But when I got this second single blade nipper, I got it to try it out versus the God Hand. And what I can tell you is that this is my heavy duty nipper. This one, the cutting blade is twice as thick on the back end as the God Hand's cutting blade. So, just as a comparison, that's a good comparison right there. So just to see the back end of the blade there, and it, it's not a big difference. Um, when you do a nip cut or a nub cut with the USA Gundam store product, it's okay. It's not the worst. I've seen better. Let's see. We got some people coming through. Jay, how's it going? Just jumping in. I got people scrolling through. Um, yeah, whole bunch of people. So let's see. What's Bit talking about? Oh, Bit's just building and hanging out with his little guy. That's pretty sweet, man. I think that's cool. My little guy was just over there getting yelled at by his mom. He's also not so little anymore. So, and when you're nipping, the God Hand isn't even like a premium perfection nipper. You're still there's always gonna be some cleanup. So, when you're nipping and stuff, always get the best cut you can, and then you'll be fine. Right. That's what we're doing. Just picking up some parts, giving them a clean look. Let's see how far are we in. We're getting there. Most of the country's got a blizzard hitting it right about now, and some strong winds in the southern states. I hope everybody's being safe. Stay safe. Be safe. And, yeah, we're live. We're hanging out. Yeah. So yeah, just keep on trucking along. So, you got anything going on? Who else is hanging out with us over here? Let's give a shout out to the websites where we're getting to hang out. Say hi to everybody over there on YouTube. Coming through on YouTube. Big Cloutwise is talking with us. And then we also have, I didn't see who else came in the room, but somebody else is in the room on YouTube. So, yeah. So always save your nuts. Don't ever just throw them away. Well, you can use them as filler. So what I do is I take this ultra thin glue and I put a bunch of glue and runners together, and what it makes is it makes this cool filler. Look at that. That's plastic. It's liquid plastic. So you pour this. See, you got these holes and stuff. You don't want them to have holes. You want them to be filled. Well, what I would do is I would pour this into the spots that I want to be filled, and I'd make sure I got all the air out, and then I'd let it dry. And it would take 3 days to dry on both sides. This stuff takes a while to dry. However, the amazing part about it is once it's dry, it is like it's bonded in there, like it's forge welded together. You know what I mean? Like there is nothing that can break these two pieces apart once they've cured. So that is a thing. That is an option. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. That's what I use this stuff for. Always a glass jar. That is a glass. And a good solid aluminum or steel top is always good to have for those as well. All right. So then that's what I did. Is I just took those runner pellets and put them in there. So if you're looking to match up the color of the build you're doing, you would take those matching runner parts and you could melt them and turn them into filler. And that just might happen on this guy because he looks like he has a lot of not full spots. So we'll see what it looks like when we get to putting it together, and if we want to modify it that heavily first. If not, we could give it like an Indo look. Give it like I don't know how to say it, like an accessory work dog look, something like that. So here's all these pieces. These look like there's mostly the legs of some side. Somebody's legs are here. That's what we got going on. So Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Yeah, I'm just looking at all these different parts, making sure they're all cool. Like that's cool. That's really cool. I don't know if that's. Is that the, oh, it goes like that. Wicked. Wicked. So there we go. That's a leg. So that's what one leg would look like. Well, what's going on? No.
Princess. Quiet.
I don't think that's where that goes. I think it goes like this.
No? How do I do this?
Sure. We'll see. A lot of these pieces aren't making any sense at the moment. But don't worry. They will. So that's what we had so far. I believe there wasn't anything that went between any of that stuff. So. Benitos. On. What do you got going here? Oh, dude. Those Power Ranger things that you're talking about, I was just looking at them. They have like the little dudes in the motorcycles, and then they also have like there's a Megazord and a Dragon Zord, and apparently like you can put the Dragon Zord on the Megazord and everything. Like, but they were like, I wouldn't say they were great. I would say they're kind of cheesy, on the cheesy side, but cool. Thought they were pretty cool. I know exactly what you're talking about. We got Five Below up here too. That's like the store we don't mention because we end up always spending like 3 times as much money as we plan on when we go there. So, I am, as you can see, parts are disappearing off the runner tree. I am nipping the next runner tree real quick here. Just getting that done. We are in 20 minutes, so let's go ahead and give a quick shout out. You see that scroll that's going across the bottom of the screen over there at WebC Official? Head on over to ClarksvilleHobbyDepot.com and use that discount code, all caps, WebC Official, and get yourself 10% off, I believe, 10% off your purchase. And yeah, it lets them know that we sent you. And later on in the description, after this video has gone live, I will come back and repost a link to the website as well. But if you don't have that link, just head on over to ClarksvilleHobbyDepot.com, and if you use that discount code, I'm sure that code will let them know we sent you. Yeah. So yeah, head on over to Clarksville Hobby Depot. They're great. I'm not sure if there's a sale right now, but they did just have a big Tuesday restock that they were really happy about. And so head on over there, check that out. Also, I want to talk to you guys about this other company that I'm sponsoring technically. And they're kind of a company, they're called We Are Human. And they're run by this gentleman named Terrence. And Terrence is a amazing person. And his whole concept and business platform is just something that, you know, if anybody wants to be a part of a unity movement, really, you should head over and find a way to hook up with Terrence and sponsor what he's doing. Buy his merch, hang out with him, do what you can. He's over there at We Are Human. Terrence has been super awesome. Every time I go into his chats and talk with him, you know, he calls everybody up, you know, tells everybody, you know, thank you and stuff for coming in and hanging out with him. So got to send a lot of love his way. And that's Terrence over there at We Are Human. Yeah. We're just hanging out here. Do. No, had that bad weather coming through and stuff. Yeah. So I hope everybody's warm and safe. Oh man, I gotta find a phone charger real quick. And I gotta get something to drink. I need some caffeine. So I'll be right back. Nobody ever go anywhere. Watch those parts, guys. You have a phone charger?
Bed.
You're so awesome. I'm just gonna get my drink first.
Love you.
Love you. All right, I am kind of back. Hold on, let me just get this device plugged in so we don't die over here on TikTok. So we're gonna be doing a little camera adjusting. Don't get mad at me, TikTok. Try and keep it just about where it was. There we go. Now we're plugged in and charging. No problemo. No problemo. All right. You guys are still over there on YouTube hanging out. How's it going? What are you working on, Bit? Like, what are you building on? And what's nice about these 30-minute mission kits, very low parts count and very high impact on quality of what the little robots do. It's really cool. When I get done with this kit, we'll set it up and I'll go grab a couple of my daughter's actual 30-minute mission guys, and we'll stand them next to this dude, or this little puppy dog, and you will see what I am talking about. Puppy dog, puppy dog. Put all these together. Pretty nice. So it's pretty modular with some of these weapons and stuff that it has, like that blade that goes on his limb. It's a nice modular blade part. It's pretty cool. So we got these pieces. These two legs. This piece. We got this. So now we're at, let's get these last parts snipped out. Let's see where it leads us. What do you think? Alright. We're using our first snipper real quick. Once again, you don't have to even nip it, on those slanted sloped parts near the part. Nip it way far back, It's the God hand. What it is they just recommend that you use it with the precision cut as to where you're not like using the God hand to release the tension from the parts that are locked in place. Because right now this piece has tension on it. And as soon as you cut, you can see that the tension moves. You see that like the part forced itself forward after you made the cuts. So that's all. Just think about that when you're cutting things, watch it fly away from you and stuff in the middle of a cut. I've had plenty of pieces fly off while I was cutting them. Just, the parts. So all right. Hey everyone. I know What kind of lame goes live at 8 o'clock on a Friday? Well, hey, if you're riding a bus to the party or something, you can watch my show. Tell you what, I don't mind. All right, looks like all the nipping has been done. So the pre-assembly's been done. So now it's time to find step one. Okay. Interest. These polycaps. We got polycaps. And then they said polycap goes on the part. Just like that. Oh, take a deep breath. Trust me, I have tons of polycaps. He has a green sticker that goes on his head. I'm not going to put it on there. Remember, we talked about this. I think I want to paint this kit. So I want to assemble it to the points where I can paint it. But I don't. This goes like this. Here we go. All right. Now they're telling me this part goes like that. Oh, I gotta find that part. That's not cool. Here it goes. Holy cat. Holy cat. Holy cat. Right. We're gonna do that again. All right. Two of these. And they fold up. That's cool. All right. Get this next setup done. Looks like a backpack modifier. Interesting. Here, I got these legs. Click all the legs going now.
Okay, I just picked up an Avatar The Last Airbender from my Borderlands. Oops, I spilled Avatar on my
All right. There we go. There's our little puppy dog friend. And yeah. So, yeah. That's kind of neat. I don't have this specific guy that goes with him. But I have somebody that looks like they go with him. I think. Not sure. There we go. There's the kit. There's all that. There you go. Finished. Done. Not too bad, guys. It was pretty good little quick build for the night. First time ever doing a quick 30-minute missions build on the show, and looks pretty good. Wow. No. Oh yeah, you're still working on that RG Unicorn. That's awesome. RG Unicorn's a pretty sweet build. Let me go and grab just a couple of those 30-minute kits. So my daughter built these other kits. So they're a little dusty because they've been sitting on the shelf. So these are her two kits that match up with this dog that I got. And you can apparently swap out some of the parts from
What you doing?
this guy off of the dog and so forth. And you can make it so this guy ends up with 4 arms and stuff like that. So I'm showing them the
Oh no, he fell.
oh no, it's okay, he's pretty durable.
He needs to be dusted.
They all need to be dusted.
Yeah.
But I was showing them your 30-minute kits. Your G3, just your ashtray just came with. There you go. So those are my daughter's 2 kits. You can go put that back, right? So those are the 2 kits that my daughter built for 30-minute missions. And we picked those up. They're pretty awesome. I thought they were cool. So yeah. And that was yes, that was tonight's build. Pretty sweet looking. Doesn't have any more poses besides this. I would imagine, it does the one leg up pose, and I think we could probably get it to crouch down in the back or to sit down in the back. I feel like it should go more like that. Them up. I'm just super fascinated with all the possibilities and stuff. So there you go. Here's a cute little sitting pose. sit right here by the Spencer logo. All right. So yeah, that has, that's pretty much it for tonight, you guys. We will be checking out some more stuff later. Tune in a little bit to see me play some video games. TikTok, that's it for me for the night, for the most part, I believe. So head on over to ClarksvilleHobbyDepot.com to check them out. Don't forget to use all caps locks, Web-C official, no spaces, and Web-C official. Yeah, you head on over there at Clarksville Hobby Depot. They have RC cars, model trains, model planes, model tanks, Gunpla. I believe they have some 30-minute mission kits, and I believe they have some of those 30-minute sisters and stuff as well. Head on over there and check out all that amazing stuff at Clarksville Hobby Depot. And when you use that discount code, it lets my sponsor know that I sent you. So head on over to Clarksville Hobby Depot, and we will talk to you next week and throughout the week on TikTok and throughout the week on YouTube. We will check in and maybe do some review videos on YouTube, and we will post some cool pose videos on TikTok. So you got to go back and forth to the two different social media sites because you're getting different content on different sites. So make sure you go over there and check that out. And that's kind of what makes it so awesome. So if you're following me on TikTok, head on over to that YouTube that I got linked on my page and the bio and stuff. And you will see that there's a whole bunch of content that you've missed out on that I've created. Almost 400 videos now. We're getting real close to it. And so this has been a great first video for 2024. And we will see you on the next Web-C Builds.
To Web-C Builds. Today we're going to sand some plastic.
Web-C builds. Web-C builds. Web-C builds.
Some plastic.
Web-C builds.
Some plastic. Sand some plastic.